on you.
You'll have to wait even longer. Choke job! Reggie was right. We own it.
Knocked away. And picked up Nimhard. Numbers the other way. Inside Walker. Got it from Nimhard. With the hockey assist from Halliburton.
And kick it out for their points. Richard Robinson dominating here in the first quarter.
Halliburton swerves to the line. Feeding Turner. Got it. Foul. Shepard is out. Hard in Toppin. March back to me by Toppin.
Well, you can't just block out. Miles Turner's trying to block out. Turner's going over the top of him. You've got to jump to get the ball.
Klein had the block. Siakam the other way. Count it. Foul. Shot clock at 5. He'll twist it for one up. It's picked up inside by Bryant. And off to Halliburton. On the wing, Neesmith. In the corner, Bryant. Another three.
My goodness. He can get into paint. That's when good things happen.
Bridges tried to drive. Ball knocked away. Loose and picked up Nimhard. The other way. Neesmith.
Turnover. And that one again created by Halliburton.
And then Hart up high for Towns. Volleyballed around. Vacuumed in by Halliburton. Takes it the other way. Return into the hole. And Halliburton will survey with Anunoby defending. Kick out. Nimhard. Defended by Brunson. It's a 2.
Nice little step back.
Jalen Brunson. Shot clock at 4. Put pocketed by Nimhard.
Another steal, number 6.
And Halliburton. Bridges comes out on Halliburton. Shot clock in single digits. Turner a screen. Halliburton will chip it foul.
Sorry, I mean Halliburton can probe and get whatever he wants.
Toppin caught it, drives, and splits the New York defense to get there. On him. Halliburton to Turner, the dive.
They're going to put Towns in pick and roll.
Toppin a screen. Halliburton will throw one up.
He's too far down.
Attacking Nimhard with some success, but if the Knicks can't get stops, it's not going to matter.
19 for Brunson, 4 in the quarter. Halliburton will go hard inside and Bryant. Shepard. Halliburton again that floater. And again it goes.
Moved him.
Nimhard, 3.
Few more dubs till I win the crown. You ain't crowning nothing but an ass whoop. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Huh? Hey, yo! Better look next year, sport, because we about to put a ring on Dort.
What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to GHET-TO Sports, Sports Suckers Free Flavor. Whew. Sorry to say, Knicks fans, it's over. Pacers took us out in 6. What's next for the Knicks? The Pacers move on to the NBA Finals. They will face the Oklahoma Thunder. They played them twice this year, and they lost both games to the Thunder this year, an average of 13 points. So, can the Pacers do in the finals what they didn't do in the regular season and beat the Thunder? Thunder got home court advantage. First game, Thursday, at Oklahoma, OKC. Okay, so can the Thunder, with the MVP, take it all? And we have a rematch in hockey. Yes, we have a rematch in hockey. The Panthers against the Oilers. Okay? But this time, the Oilers get home ice advantage. And if there's a Game 7 this year, it will be with the Oilers. Can they do it? Can they come back from last year, lost in the 7th game, to win the Stanley Cup? And can the Thunder and the Pacers, one of these cities will get their first, in the NBA, their first champion? Pacers has never won one. Okay? Oklahoma. Remember I said Oklahoma hasn't won one. Okay? They was the Seattle Sonics, came over, changed their name. They're a whole new franchise. None of these players don't even know about the Sonics. Oklahoma, will they get their first championship? Okay, we will see. Both of them play that defense that steal the ball all the time. They're scrappy. They throw waves at you. Can it happen for one of these franchises? It will be a first, and we will see it. But let's get back to the Knicks. Now, all y'all so-called experts is calling for the coach's job. But remember, in the beginning of the playoffs, y'all said the Knicks would not get out the second round. And they did. Each year they has improved step by steps in the offseason. Okay, last year they got out the second round. They lost. They won 7 games, but they lost. This year they got to the finals. Lost in 6 games. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but it takes steps sometimes. Look at the Pacers. Last year, they got to the conference finals. Got swept. This year, they got to the conference finals and won and is going on to the NBA finals. Sometimes it takes steps, okay? So, Knicks fans, you got hope for next year. But like I told you in the previous episode, they need a scorer. Someone that can play off of Cat and Bronson, that can score on their own and be a threat. They need a threat. And that's what the Knicks need. So, what is happening? What's going to happen? And everyone throws out, oh, Giannis, oh, Durant. You know, who? I don't know, a big name will come to the Knicks. But they do need somebody that's going to put some points in the bucket. Somebody's going to be a threat. Okay? Somebody's going to average between 20 to 25 points a game on a regular basis and not have a game that one day they have 29 and the next game they have 7. They need a scorer, someone that's going to put the ball in the hole, especially when Cat and Bronson is on the bench or in foul trouble. That's what they need. And let's see who's out there that can be that person. Because they don't have no lottery pick. I don't think they even have a first round pick. Maybe, maybe not. Because they gave so many away for Bridges. And he did show off in the playoffs, especially against Boston. You know, a little bit in Detroit. You know, but was he worth 5 first rounds? I don't think so, but they might be low first round picks because the Knicks is not going to make the lottery anymore because there'll be a team that's going to be up there, you know, 1, 2, or 3 in the standings. But we will see what happens going on next year. But we bow our heads, give props to the Pacers for moving on. I know that hurts, especially y'all Knicks fan from back in the days that remember Reggie Miller. Yeah, I hated Reggie Miller. And for the homeboy to do the choke sign is against the Knicks in game one. And I think that's what really hurt the Knicks, losing game one. If they didn't lose game one, we would still be playing right now, looking for game seven. But they lost. So we cannot harp on that. It's next year now for the Knicks. And we move on to the NBA Finals. Pacers versus the Thunder. And right now the betting odds is on the Thunder. Okay? And like I said, they beat the Pacers 2 times in the regular season, average of 13 points. So let's see what happens going forward. And like I said, we got the hockey playoffs, rematch. Okay? We might get a first this year. Canada might win in hockey and in basketball because SGA is from Canada. And if they win, that'd be a Canada-born bred person that wins the NBA Finals, and the Edmonton Oilers wins the hockey Stanley Cup. So let's see what happens going forward. We're happy to see the finals start to happen this week. June is here. We're about to see it go down. Now, we still got OTAs going on. Right now, in June, we're about to have mandatory mini camps. And the question out there in Western PA, will Aaron Rodgers show up for the Pittsburgh Steelers? That's what everybody's saying. Will he show up? Questions out there. There's a lot of questions on quarterbacks. Look at Cleveland. I'm wearing brown. Look at Cleveland. Right now, they're saying Shador is showing out in OTAs, but it's OTAs. He doesn't get that many reps. But in his reps, he's about 71%. One day he went 13 for 13. I think another day he went, 8 for 13? In his reps. So he is putting the ball where it should be. Let's see what happens. Indianapolis, okay? Indy, Daniel Jones, Richardson, battling out. What's going to happen? Okay? Our beloved Giants. Right now, Russell Wilson is getting all the first QB1 reps. And he is looking good. Now, he looked good the beginning of last year with Pittsburgh, then got hurt in training camp. Hopefully, this doesn't happen again. And with all these reps, and look like the Giants going to have that long ball going, let's see what happens going forward. This is a lot of speculation. Everyone is wanting to see what's going to happen. The Falcons, what's going to happen with their quarterback? Will their young guy bounce back and do what he has to do? What will happen to Kirk Cousins? Okay? Are teams still looking to get Kirk Cousins on a deal? And will the Falcons pay some of that money? That's the question. Kirk don't want to be there. He's not in OTAs. Will he be there for mandatory minicamp? That's a question that need to be answered. Okay? With Bryce Young, he finished the year strong last year, beat the Falcons in the last game. Scored over 30 points. Will he be a factor this year or benched again? Will Bo Nix and Daniels have a great sophomore campaign? Look at Stroud. His team did make the playoffs last year, but he struggled a little bit in his second year. Will Caleb Williams bounce back for the Bears? He has, he's talking about him and his father didn't want to play with the Bears. That's where quarterbacks go to die, somebody said in the family. But now, they are back. And they got a whole new offensive-minded coach for the Bears. What will happen now? A lot of questions going into OTAs, mandatory mini camps. July's going to be dormant. You know why July is dormant? Because it's the great one's birthday, and we must celebrate the whole month of that birthday for July. Okay? So, then we have training camp towards the end of July or in August. So we will see what happens going forward. What would your team do? Is you ready? Okay? But right now, we're talking about basketball. And you see, I got the Yankee hat on, and they got waxed over the weekend by LA. Oh my God. I don't know what to say. They got waxed. They still number one in the East. Okay? But out west, the Dodgers number one. And they waxed the Yankees this weekend. Will there be a rematch in the World Series? And hopefully this year, Yankees might have home field advantage. Let's see what happens. But this weekend, they got waxed. I don't care what you had to say. It was no contest. Judge still hit a couple of home runs. He's showing that, I'm going to be here. That's how I get my boys right, get my pitching right. Let's see what happens going forward. But like I said, it's still early. It's still June. I said All-Star break, All-Star trading deadline, that's when we get serious about baseball. But right now, yeah, the Yankees did get waxed by the Dodgers. Just like in the World Series, they got waxed again. But hopefully, they will improve and we'll see what's going on going forward. And guess what? I know y'all like that Giant special I had. I got another one coming up. Woo! It's going to be good. So I will see y'all. Remember, hit the button, hit that like, subscribe, and let's go. Let's go for it. Who you like in the finals? Hockey and basketball. I'm looking at a Canada for both. Okay? So, see y'all soon. Peace.